Gas and oil facilities around the Gulf have been targeted in the Middle East war. Amid the escalation, European leaders met in Brussels on Thursday and called for a moratorium on strikes against energy infrastructure, which are causing prices to skyrocket.
Just today, the gas price went up by 30% after attacks on Qatari gas infrastructure. These are reckless attacks that raise costs and the question of future supply risks. So in order to minimize the impact, we must take action.
To limit rising costs, the EU Commission proposed several targeted and temporary measures, including lifting caps on state aid for energy-intensive industrial sectors, reducing the carbon quota pricing system, and reducing taxes on electricity. They also discussed the Strait of Hormuz, which is closed due to the war. U.S. President Donald Trump had called on his allies to help him reopen the strait by military means, and 6 countries, including Germany, Italy, and France, say they're willing to contribute in the long term, but only after a ceasefire.
I reiterated that once the situation calms down, France is ready, alongside other nations, to take responsibility for a ship escort system in the Strait. This would be part of a mission that's not intended to be a military operation and that would require consultation and de-escalation. However, we will not participate in any forced opening of the Strait in the context of the ongoing military operations and bombings.
Macron suggested that the United Nations could facilitate the mission. The French president also called for an immediate cessation of hostilities in Lebanon.
We believe that the Israeli ground military operation, as well as the bombings, are inappropriate and even unacceptable under international law.
Ursula von der Leyen also evoked the possibility of a new wave of migration, saying that there hadn't been any movement yet, but Europe's strong borders and legal framework would not allow a repeat of 2015.